back. Thank you very much for waiting. Oh, it looks like the timers are still going from the last one, so give us just a moment longer.
Alright, and the timer has now been fixed, and we are actually back and ready to roll now.
Alright, so what we have right here is we are demoing some early development progress of bringing Celeste into Archipelago. So you could play Celeste alongside all the other games that it supports. And we're going to be showcasing Link to the Past and Super Metroid with that. And as we play through, I'll go a bit into where things are right now, and talk about. Yes, you are correct. The
Not entirely in the wrong frame. It's mostly that due to the way that the layout is, I'm using the upper left area for the text client, and Chadbert, because he's running a game that is 16 by 9, is down in his own little area. He gets the special treatment tonight.
Yeah, I get half the screen.
Congrats.
But yes, so what is happening is I've been working on this project for a little bit to see if I can get it ready for Pride Month, and had made enough progress to be able to showcase it today. And it basically is just an Archipelago mod that I've been writing, and you can come in, you can set the settings up and everything here. And right now, I'm gonna play the first 3 levels because, spoiler alert, I'm not a speedrunner of this game, so I'm not going to be going as quickly as some of the speedrunners would be doing. But with that, I think we are ready. Sonny, you want to do a countdown for us?
Yeah, I can absolutely do a countdown. So we'll get this show on the road in 3, 2, 1, go.
So yeah, as I said, this is Celeste with just the AP mod installed. And what I've set up is basically after the first 3 actual levels, it will say that I've completed the game, and I'll be able to actually give any items that I missed along the way to everyone else. And what I've set up right now so far is all of the strawberry pickups are actual item locations. So I can find, for example, a hammer in the first strawberry. We'll see what we have. So I'm going to be playing this, basically I'm going to be trying to play 100% strawberries for this run for the first 3 levels.
So something you might be noticing on the Link to the Past side is that whenever I get an item or anything happens to me, my sprite changes. That is due to me having 22 different sprites in my sprite pool. So we're going to see a bunch of different sprites on my end.
And on my side, you'll see that I haven't started on the ship or in Sarah's station or anything like that. I started in Green Brinstar because I've got random starting location on it. That was a failed knockball. I've got a bunch of settings that you might not have seen in the previous runs. Another failed knockball. Stuff like respin, infinite spin jump, or space jump rather.
And so on this side, you can see that I was able to pick up a strawberry, and I was able to send a missile over to Giga. So right now, all the settings are very basic. It's just strawberry pickups. But I've been working on adding Deathlink to the game. And before you go screaming in absolute horror, I'm going to be following the same kind of mechanism that VVV has in their game, where they have a deathlink amnesty. And so basically, after, say, 20 deaths, I would send a deathlink signal over instead of after every death. It would be configurable by anybody playing the game, though, so if you really wanted to.
Well, it hasn't yet, Autumn. That's why this is an alpha test.
Yep, I'm currently actively developing this. That is correct.
I think I'm stuck.
It's
Yep,
me,
early Metroid
Mario.
The lack of power bombs or super missiles or regular bombs. It's the bane of Super Metroid.
Yeah, I've got a spazer door at the bottom there.
Does spring ball help?
No, it doesn't. You're near the strawberry I need for regular bombs, though. It's at Forsaken City Crossing 7 out of 9. I won't be able to do that, but I will be able to escape through criteria.
Good amount of money.
So right up here.
Oh god, I got static leak. Yes.
I do
So
have
if you
to
see
say,
that-
Sonny, I do really like the Dragonair sprite, at least the few seconds of it we saw.
Oh yeah, the Dragonair sprite is nice, but the static link sprite, yeah, if you watch when it's moving, the static actually moves as well and shifts positions. Oh hey, it's Kerbo.
Oh, spazer. Maybe I can go... Maybe I don't have to wait up here. Wait a
Yes,
second.
so actually, Dark Twinge, those are some of the things. That's right. I should talk about some of the things I've been thinking about. So I want to be able to add in things like exactly what you're talking about, being able to change the gravity, change wall bounce, those diamonds that allow you to have extra jumps. That's something that I'm looking to be able to turn off and have as a progression item if you want to have progression in this. Adding extra dashes for people that aren't able to play it as easily, can have that as a possible item. And I've been doing some... Sorry. Talking and playing this is not easy. So some of the things I've been looking at is, like, if you ever watched the crowd control of this, you can see that people can pay money to send certain kinds of attacks over. And that is something that I want to be able to bring in, is like, if you saw the last run, you saw the bee traps. Well, I'm hoping to be able to bring in like timed Oshiro attacks where for like a minute you have Oshiros attacking you across the screen, or have battling attacks during that kind of time, or even just have like timed gravity changes, things like that. But first I gotta get it working.
Oh, bad timing to send me bombs. Or not bombs, money. Because I just laid a bomb.
I don't have wave, I can't do that.
Again,
Hey.
speedrunner.
So, unlike the last run that Fizzle and Danny did, where Fizzle actually had swords, yeah, what's a sword? I will not have any swords, so I have to rely on items in order to be able to damage any enemy. This also means that I will not be able to use any of the medallions unless there is a plate that is similar to the one that you see outside of Misery Mire or Turtle Rock. So medallions are completely out of the question. It does change how quite a bit's done in this game.
Huh. I thought that when a seed was swordless, it would the medallions would still function if you had a hammer.
As
Only
far
in
as
certain
I know,
spots.
they don't unless they change that.
Okay, well,
It happens if there's spots on the ground with the symbol, and you can use them on those spots and all the other spots.
okay. So I had entirely misheard or misremembered. Either one.
Yeah, I would have to get the
50-50.
hammer in order to be able to check the tablets themselves. Hello, Saitama.
So y'all
no,
might have
Jason.
y'all might have seen me skip the B-side tapes, which I have not implemented in this version yet. I did have a proof of concept where I was modifying somebody else's mod, and I had it working, but I've not had them back in yet. But they will be there, and that's going to be one of the progression items you can do is be able to send the B-side cards or cassettes over.
That one was for you, Kip. Not forgetting Agina.
No, Chad. Spikes are bad.
I accidentally used my jump, my power jump.
Not like I have any room to speak. I think when I went through Celeste first time, I had... Oh, core. I don't even remember. It was a disgustingly large amount of deaths.
The first time I went through Celeste, I had about 470 deaths.
I haven't
Get your
even played
guesses in
Celeste.
chat on how many deaths I'm going to have for the first 3 levels.
80.
That's a little low.
Oh, how cute.
Well, if that's low, then I'll say 120.
I missed one, and I know which one I missed too.
Oh, I have a weapon. Yes. It's hammer time.
Alright, so if you don't know how beam doors work in Super Metroid, you saw that door was red with a gray outer shell. That means it's a wave door. And since I don't have wave beam, I can't open it. Any door that has that outer gray shell can't be opened unless you have the beam of the same color.
And here we are introduced to battling. Well, I'm going to be reeling mine at the end. I'm going to say 200.
I was gonna say probably about 300, but that's because, you know, I'm a pessimist.
I wonder if I have enough power bombs for Gauntlet. You guys think 35 is enough?
Nah.
Sweet Christmas, 35 power bombs already? Egads.
Make that 40.
Hey, flips. I'll take those. Oh, I can read.
Hooray for literacy!
Ooh, that was a close one.
There's one pixel off of hitting that switch.
Oh, we should have that.
Now I'll go do Kraid.
Well, my seed's validated.
You found Greg, huh? Or the single arrow?
Single arrow got sent to me.
And now for the tough part of this level.
I had forgotten how much of a bop the music in Celeste is.
Rain did a very good job on it.
Indeed.
Alright, let's see if I can actually do this room the right way.
Oh. I have 2 parts of the microwave beam.
Plasma and X-ray. Now we just gotta find you charge.
Mm-hmm.
I got 7 minutes. I can do this. So normally with dark rooms and sword, or with a sword, you could just swing your sword and be able to see it, but yeah, swordless. I will not be able to see what I'm doing in dark rooms unless I decide to use my hammer or something similar.
You need alternative means.
Definitely do. Ooh, a shovel. Okay. Well, that's a fairly really good pearl. So before I head into the dark world, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to check the dig spot and go ahead and clear the rest of Hyrule Castle. If I don't find the map in any of the chests, on the front end of Hyrule Castle, then I know that the map is in the Dark Cross chest, and I don't have to get that. I'm so glad I did this check. I will gladly take a red cane any day of the week. Sure, yes, 3 crystals. 7. So, Chad, how goes Old Site for you?
It's going.
Fair. I have an item in Dark Cross. Now I have a decision to make.
What's up?
Do I grab Dark Cross or do I orphan it?
I'd say grab it.
Yes, what have we learned about orphaning early tier checks? It always comes back to bite us. Always.
I mean, as it stands right now, I can clear 2 dungeons, technically.
Always.
Technically with Titan's Merle and Silver Bow, because I have non-progressive items on.
You orphan it, it's gonna be Giga's Plasma Beam.
Whoops, I forgot to grab the big key.
Not wishing ill, just, you know, calling it as I expect it, because, you know, once again, pessimist.
And before it's not. Saying that right now. I've also got a few other Light World checks I could do whilst it's on my mind. Oh god, the lag.
Okay, through the hard part of the level.
Hey, at least it's just lag and not, you know, swarms of bees.
True. Very true. Alright. So if you want to know where the enemies are, so do I.
They're coming from inside the house.
I'm gonna just skip the cutscenes now. Since I'm a little bit behind.
See, I didn't need to do it.
Yeah, I missed 2 of them. All right.
Well, that's because
20
you did
deaths.
it. If you didn't do it, that's when it was going to be the plasma.
Nope.
Schrodinger's plasma
Sight
beam.
7 of 8. Did I get that? Yes, I did. All right, good.
Because it's not plasma, it's charge that Giga needs.
Yeah.
Whatever. The beam he needed. Whatever.
Dark World check. Of course, the only easy dungeon that's a crystal is Ice Palace. all I would need to get through that is the fire rod.
Now we're introduced to Oshiro, the hotel manager.
Well, there's
Meanwhile,
a
I'm
drag.
doing a hell run.
Oh, hey,
But
there
I'm
we go.
doing Babby's. I'm doing Babby's first hell run because I have progressive suits on, which means gravity suit turns down the environmental damage to about half. That's environmental damage from heat.
Now increase the death count significantly.
That
I
count
didn't see
plus
that one.
plus.
I mean, we're also waiting for Flute Bonk plus plus. Hey, Bloomerang. I can find out what my stun prize is.
I'm gonna say it's something stunning.
We'll find out here in a moment.
Also, I will say that because it is almost Father's Day where I'm at, so, you know, it's time to make almost dad jokes.
It's literally a heart.
Thou shalt not want for healing?
Pretty much. Bad time.
All right, let's see.
Oh, hello, Boots. So happy to see you.
All right. Ooh, first try. Awesome.
Nicely done.
So because I don't have a sword, I just wanted to show that off. If you try to item dash with the hammer into the pegs, you just bonk off of them. That's not where I wanted to go. Grab you.
You, it's so close.
Where am I going?
Over there.
The right of this room.
Hither and thither and yon.
Oh, screw attack. Thank you. I guess it's about time to fight Pantoon. And then take the Forgotten Highway down to Dragon. Hopefully it'll get charged by then. Oh, I have charge. What am I talking about? I'll just go straight to Dragon. Come up through the Forgotten Highway to Phantom.
Alright, Sonny, so far I've noticed the Esperterra, I've noticed the Lock Sprite. I don't know if I've missed any other FF6 sprites, but, you know, at least with those two, I have to approve.
Yeah, I've got Terra and Lock right now in the pool for FF6.
Alright, this one's getting ridiculous.
I don't think AP supports custom sprites for Super Metroid at the moment.
Surprised on that one, honestly.
Oh,
Though
well, there's my fire.
That,
Okay.
That does mean that we're safe from seeing the buff Kerbo sprite.
Well, I would have chosen
Oh.
the chair anyways.
Chair for the win.
That's
No,
3
I
dungeons
missed it.
that I can do.
Yeah, when I saw buff Kerbo, I was like, is that expletive buff Kirby?
Yeah, I saw that and went, oh, that's horror. And,
Wrong direction.
yeah, but when I saw the chair, I'm like, okay, that's perfect for it. Especially the little, you know, crouched chair animation.
Oh no, the most horrifying thing about Kirby is that when you go into Kirby's stomach, you're actually pulled into a completely different dimension.
Well, that's because Kirby in itself is just a little pink god of chaos.
Hooray, I did it.
Nicely done.
It was worthless.
These snails, man.
It's not entirely worthless. It's a learning experience. Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
I'll use the save point.
There we go.
Alright.
I have a setting on that makes every save point into a ship save point that refills all of my ammunition and health.
Messed it up.
That's pretty convenient, honestly.
It's extremely convenient.
Too early.
Basically all the beginner settings I have on.
It's a fair point. It's a fair way to do it. It's the good thing is you can play however you want. It's one of the things I do like about Archipelago is that it's just, you know, it's not a very competitive scene. I mean, yes, you can do it for, you know, races. We did have the Time Spinner Final Fantasy Randomizer Archipelago tournament earlier this year, which worked out fairly well. But most of the time, you're just going to have nice, chill games with just people chilling out and trying to just have fun.
And you can be as bad at games just like I am right now.
So I have a lot of stuff to check off real quick.
Ah, almost had that.
That. Okay. That's it. And
Okay, I don't know
that
how
was
this- that
Crystal
was-
3. I don't know why I'm jumping down ledges.
I'm going to go with Force
Have
of
a shield,
Habit.
Sonny.
Oh, baby, a riot shield.
You know what? I'll come back to this one later.
Little Kirby, big shield.
Oh, it's no longer Kirby.
When you got it, it was a little Kirby.
Ooh, I got a good bee. I didn't even realize that.
As opposed to all the bees that Fizzle got last run, which were just swarms and Swarms of angry bees.
Oh, here's the sprite you like, Hate.
It's that one. It just looks really smooth.
It really does. Oh, man.
And just as a kind of a station identification thing, just as a reminder, this marathon is benefiting the Liam Foundation, a foundation based out of Rockford, Illinois, supporting LGBTIA, or LGBTQIA plus. Yeah, I was like, I missed a letter. Via local outreach and by setting up both virtual and physical events. So, yeah, and the money is going directly to them. We don't see any of it at all, which is how I prefer charity things to go.
If only they all worked like that.
Too true.
Hey, I'm Clippy. I'm Trogdor.
It looks like you're trying to kill Ganon. Would you like some assistance? Here's how you paste.
Pick up 2 items off of go mode at this point.
Sweet Christmas.
You of all people should know how quickly I go on LTTPR seeds.
That's true, that's true.
I'm a few supers off of go mode. I did say I'd go to Fantune, but I figure Ridley will be the more prudent thing to do.
Though, truth be told, my perception of time right now is, yeah, not.
What even is time?
Time is an illusion. Lunchtime is doubly so.
Is it an illusion of Gaia?
Nope, it's just a mass hallucination.
I do proc, I have to go this way. I wouldn't mind getting some lunch right about now. I woke up at 6 p.m. and then got tired while I was waiting for this, so I went back to sleep, had a nap till like 10 when I originally
Easy
set my
one
alarm.
cycle in Mo.
See, I knew I was going to be up all night for this, so I tried to sleep in. Not quite so well. Took a couple of naps throughout the day, because, you know, napping. Napping. Napping, the thing that children don't realize is such a luxury.
True that.
Okay, got that one.
Okay, yeah. I would have to mirror back, but I don't have mirror, so I can't mirror back. That also means I currently don't have access to Tower of Hera. So, if I were to get hook shot, I would technically be in go, because I'm gonna show off a fun way to get to Ganon's tower. If I don't decide to bonk all over the place.
There's no
Well, now you send me the flute, chat.
Doing what I can.
Did you miss start 211? Because I remember you being in start earlier.
I probably did. I think that's one of the ones that I was doing poorly on. Hold on.
Aha. That's where my various suit is. That's why I ask.
Yes. Let's see here.
I can try to do it with just
No,
gravity
let
suit,
me-
but I don't
let me,
imagine I'll do very well. I've never fought Ridley with just gravity suit and progressive bosses before.
Well, I
Or
was at
progressive
a
suits, rather.
checkpoint, so I can go back to the beginning of the level and get it. I just have to
Right.
remember where it is.
I will be on my way to Ridley while you're getting there.
Go activate that flute.
That
I
way
think
you
it
can
should be
start
it.
getting bird misses.
That's the whole plan. Because
there it
Burt
is.
miss plus plus.
Very much so.
And there we
Thank
go.
you, Chad.
No problem.
On top of that, I can also just start mashing flute dashes.
I think I'll have to do the... Yeah, I'll have to do that room again, but that's okay.
This is going on. I have to do Skull Woods in order to get my hook shot. That's fun. And I need my mirror to get my fire rod.
Item chains.
Giga, do you have access to the Bright Sand Pit in Meridia?
I do. I'll have to get back there. I kind of orphaned it.
Yeah, that's definitely needed.
Let me do Ridley first. Because I'm here.
Okay. How are you looking on ammunition right now?
50, 50, 55.
Okay.
So I will need to dip into regular missiles a little bit to kill Ridley, I think. No, it's 30, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
I should be fine. Emphasis on should.
I'm going to take a quick break here and just mention that we have a $15 donation from Kippy saying, cannot wait to see Celeste merged into main Archipelago. Thank you very much for that donation, Kippy. Ooh.
So the problem with the hammer is that when you are hammering up, you have a 2-pixel hitbox on it. It's itty bitty.
I thought it was 4 pixel.
It's small. That's the whole point.
Is a
Yeah.
tiny thing.
Should probably stop using power bombs.
Okay, I could have come into Palace of Keys earlier and actually done a lot of it.
Grab the Peeves of Shame. Accidentally use a power bomb.
I still love how those peeps are peeps of shame. Oh god, trying to hit these warp pads with Minish Link is impossible.
Not pretty, but it worked.
Welcome to Palace of Keys. May I take your order?
I'd like a double triple, please.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, I'm all out. Okay. Let's reload.
All right. I have to make a special announcement with Saracen's $65 donation. We have reached the $3,000 milestone.
Let's
Ooh.
go!
Saracen says 3K hype. Also, let's continue this bidding war on the thief, who should definitely be named Vorpal. Thank you very much, Saracen.
Good man, good man.
There is no reason to not have Will name the thief Vorpal.
I agree.
And that brings the Vorpal name up to $150.
Nice. That was a bad total room, but it's okay.
So after this run, Chadbert and I have an exhibition of some real stupid flags. Chadbert's going to be running Link to the Past with, well, I'll let him describe that when the time comes. And my flags, they're dumb. They're real dumb. It's going to be Final Fantasy Randomizer dumb flags.
If you want some dumb flags, I can join in on that with Risk of Rain 2.
I could also join in on it with my shenanigans flags if you would like.
More the
Might
merrier.
as well.
Because I literally have a flag set built for AP that is literally named. Why would I do this to myself? Oh. What crystals do I have now?
My WASD keys need some love.
Alright, I am just going to be waiting on that mirror.
Where is it at?
It's in my game.
Yeah, it's in Giga's game.
Okay.
Beelining for it now.
Okay. And I'm heading towards
I'm not gonna deal with that right now.
K45. which in theory I could clip into cave 45.
That was just a silly death.
It was an upwards teleport, not a downwards.
I've been fighting the urge to sing along with my hum along with my MSU pack this entire time. It's tough. I got good songs.
This is why I have push to talk enabled.
I don't have a foot pedal or anything that I could use for
Push
push
to talk
to
works
talk.
great when you take your foot off the pedal, which I have not been.
I've not done that at all. Nope, never at all. Nope, nope, nope.
You also
I'm not doing
totally
it right
haven't
now.
muted yourself and then been like, how long have I been muted?
Yeah, most of the time that's my other problem. Push the button to talk. I'm like, oh wait, why am I not saying anything? Oh, because I have my hardware mute on. Don't do what Donnie Don't does, folks.
You know what? Since I'm here and I'm going to be heading towards cave 45, let's go ahead and check these. Nice, I made 80 bucks.
There's your
I
mirror.
somehow saved that.
Thank you.
I am not getting this one.
I'm orphaning Shack Tool because he's Shack Tool.
Yeah, Shack Tool's a very long check.
And like I said I would earlier, I'm using the Forgotten Highway.
Can't get to, can't get to Skull Woods without Titans. At least the way that I was going. And I don't feel like going around.
I do not know that clip. Spend a couple of seconds to see if I can get this one. Yeah. I'm just gonna go beat the game at this point.
No, I don't want to be Minish Link.
I'm getting better.
So, another fun thing of Swordless, the areas that you would normally need a sword for in order to cut down curtains, the curtains will already be open.
Gotta love it when curtains come pre-cut.
Yeah. Have a good night, Saracen.
Good night, Saracen, and thanks again for putting us at 3K.
Come on, Moth. That's right. No, not that way. Yeah.
Oh, I had that one.
Here, hookshot, go mode.
I'm gonna double my death count in this one room.
By the time I got there, it would have been really hard for me to double my death count, because I had already died a whole lot.
I did it!
Oh
I'm
wait,
not
I don't
trying.
have Titans.
You doubled your death count successfully? Congratulations.
I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty
So-
sure I did.
Change plans. Secondary change of plans, because I forgot I have mirror. I have everything I need to actually go into Tower of Hera, which is going to be a lot faster than what I was about to do.
Hooray! Now, for the Oshiro attack section.
If you could grab either or both of those from me, Sonny, I'd be able to have enough supers to defeat Mother Brain with just supers.
C-shape would probably be pretty quick for me to grab.
Mhm.
Because the Swamp Palace waterfall room, that
Aw.
is too far in. Please get out of my way. Thank you. may also send you supers while I'm climbing GT.
Fair.
Moldorm. Thank you. Moldorm.
Ah, the 8-eyed Moldworm, which is honestly much less disturbing than, like, the 7-eyed or the 5-eyed Moldworm. At least the 8-eyed Moldworm is symmetrical.
I'll grab you those supers and then I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. One-eyed Moldorm is creepy. That's for sure.
Crap not being a swear word always confused me.
Okay.
I always forget about that one there. Got greedy.
That's one.
Got greedy, got burned. Needin', greedin'.
Alright.
Got eaten.
I'm gonna do my favorite way to get into Ganon's tower.
No.
You're gonna wrap around the world, aren't you?
Maybe. So you stand right here, you do a hook dash. Flip into the top there, down right, and then tap right, up, you're in GT. So get your guesses in 1 to 22 as to where the big key will be.
Torch.
12 for me.
One.
It is not 1.
Aw.
13
No.
is my guess. It is not torch. Let me grab this.
Ah, well, random guess didn't matter.
It's a peep.
I'm already past the point in the game where peeves would matter.
7.
In case you didn't know, the trigger for the Metroid to come in is Mother Brain stepping forward before using the next Rainbow Beam.
Yeah.
And that happens if she can tell she's going to kill you with the next one.
So that's 8. Yeah, I have to do this in a very specific way. I'll do this a slow way. 13. Right. This will be 10 through 13. And 11, 12, 13. Alright, we're gonna see ice armors.
Made it.
Nice.
Well done.
I will not forfeit because there's somebody on a bus.
And Jeep.
Yeah, I'm fighting Mother Brain at the moment.
I didn't get the dash.
I'll
That
ask you
is
not to
right, Danny.
forfeit
We
until
did make 3,000.
Please don't forfeit until I hit the ship.
Yep. That is the plan.
Should I do animals? I have animal surprise on.
I'd say
Go
just
for
go
it.
in and taunt him. You know, open up the
Well-
door, don't let him out.
It might not be animals.
I see no
It's a
change.
surprise.
I see no reason to change the taunting. Unless it turns out to be a swarm of dogs or a horde of dogs, in which case you let those dogs out.
It won't be dogs, I'm sure of that.
Yeah, in that case, taunt him.
So the death count came to 197.
Alright, you were lower than I thought.
I was lower than my practice runs, yes, and actually saved 10 minutes. Just because I was like, I don't need to get every single strawberry here in the end because everybody seems to be in go, so
Well, GG's.
thank you.
So the surprise is Phantom.
Yeah, no, that animal needs to not escape.
I'll make sure he doesn't, don't worry.
So you're saying right now would be a great time for me to forfeit.
Uh, oh, come on. I'm not gonna... I'll have enough time to get out. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent.
Alright, that's my game done.
GG's.
GG.
You can forfeit anytime. And GG to you too, Chad.
Thank you. Well, I could forfeit, but now we have somebody in the gauntlet, so
I barely missed the one cycle there. You're clear to forfeit.
3, 2.
I didn't have anything.
My Titan's mitts were in your wrecked ship.
Oh no, Sonny.
There we go. I'm good now.
Are you sure about that?
Yep.
Things are fine. Nothing is wrong. Pay no attention to the man trapped in the doorway.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I'm only a little on fire. This is fine.
I
I
see
did
it,
it.
Clippy.
I did it!
What happened?
I got the despawn!
Oh no.
Haha!
Oh
show that off.
no. Well, back to the bottom.
That's fine. I wanted to show that off.
Okay.
You couldn't have.
That is fixed in the normal randomizer, in the dual randomizer.
You
but not
couldn't have
here.
kept going.
I could
No, you
not
can't.
have.
Unfortunate that.
Yeah, if the sprites despawn, it actually causes Aga 2 to not even spawn as well.
Ah.
Well then.
Yep, it pretty much soft locks GT until you mirror. Or save and quit. You could do that too. Might be able to walk all the way down, I'm not sure, and exit, but it's very slow.
Well, whilst Sonny does that climb again, I'm just gonna go over a little bit of the stupidity of the flags that I've got going for the next run. My scaling's down low, only 100% to 250 for the enemies and for the bosses. You know, I want to make it, you know, at least completable within a sane amount of time without having to do a whole bunch of grinding. My standard proc-gen overworld with shuffled access, so the castles will entirely be separated from the towns. I will have a safe start, so I will start next to Canaria. Whether that'll have anything of use or not, that's a different beast. I might have Zozo Melmond. I will have Confused Old Men. I might have a Lefanish Superstore. I will have a Skyfor Maze, Dragon's Horde, the Hall of Dragons, a Generated Waterfall Cave, dungeons flipped horizontally, Vampire's going to attack a random town. I'm not going to have a tail because that's just one less thing for me to hunt down, so if I see Bahamut, I can attack Bahamut and potentially promote. Rare Treasure's going to be trapped. Might be a war mech in one of them as well. Spellcrafter on, Weapon Crafter on, Armor Crafter on, with improved Cure, Heal, Lamp, Ambute, Fire, Light, Ice, Harm, Soft End Life in battle, just because, small mercies. Power word threshold of 3, 6, or 900. Potentially buffed pirates, shuffled Astos with a potentially unsafe Astos. Alternate fiends. Oh, and actually I might not be able to fight Bahamut because I forgot that fight Bahamut along with Randomizer may not work, so I might not be able to promote. We'll see if that works. I might have unsafe pirates, because, why not? I've got Warmech Unleashed, because, Unleashed Warmech is best Warmech, and I have Randomizer on with new formations, or new enemies entirely. As for the party, I get my choice of my first slot. Yay. Second, third, and fourth, it's all the base classes tri-stated, so I may or may not see them. Oh, and nuns are also tri-stated in those groups as well. Except for the fourth one, which is, I can get a nun there guaranteed. Classes, though, Chaos Mode. Doesn't matter what they are, mostly. It's going to be looking at each one of them and hoping that I get enough stuff that's not going to suck.
Alright, so we are back to where I actually did perform the soft lock a little farther than it, and coming up to the worst fight in Swordless, for my opinion, because you would expect it to be Ganon. Nah. It's Moldorm 2. Far and above it's Moldorm 2. And I actually got the pause in the frame window. Also, I'm a shiny Dragonair.
That didn't look like it would be the hardest fight to me.
No, but hitting left and just hitting left is the hardest fight. But that's okay because I got the chest to spawn. The chest should stay spawned.
Let's find out.
That's fine. I just wanted to fight him again.
Yeah, that looked like a relatively easy fight.
I mean, if you're very experienced in Swordless, it is quite easy. The validation chest had the map.
Hooray, now you can find your way through the dungeon.
I don't know what I would have done without it. All right. So here we go. This is going to be an atrocious fight.
Can't you use the bug net? Do you have it?
No, I don't.
Well,
Oof.
I agree then.
This will be a bad fight then.
You say atrocious, I hear comical.
That's 3.
Depends on your perspective. If you were the person being dunked on,
4.
it's atrocious. If you're a person watching, it's comical.
Still 4.
Oh my god, the double with the hammer.
Yeah, that's rare. Hot dog. So if you have your hook shot out when the bird comes and picks you up, that is the hot dog.
It's not Guy Fieri's death sprite?
No.
Well, it is Guy Fieri's death sprite. It's just that's also the hot dog.
It's a hot dog.
That's a hot dog, not the hot dog.
Ah. Too much flavor.
Okay, Hammer Ganon. This fight sucks, and I'm doing it in a much harder way than I really should be.
And you got Ganon to do the backwards stance.
What potions have you got?
Got a blue potion. I got a blue potion and a fairy. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Just missed him.
Would take the hit. Nope.
This is fine. This is fine.
There we go.
I'm only a little on fire. This is fine.
That is it.
GG.
GG's.
GG indeed.
I agree with .done .comment lol. No deaths, didn't need to use my fairy. It's been a little bit since I've done that with swordless.